guys, it's JoQuez, and here we're not your average JoQuez. I'm back on the video, so stay tuned because you're in the right place to elevate. So keep watching and be great. Okay, I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video and recorded, hence why I haven't posted a video, but we're gonna dive into that. Okay, so if you see me glancing down at any point, I try to write down some of the things that I want to talk about so that I don't get off track. So we're gonna keep trying to say that I haven't wrote down too much, but just the major highlights. So that's probably really close. So I am done my freshman year of college. I'm now on summer break. Again, I don't know if I put this in the other video, but I attended University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, and it was a great freshman year. Definitely difficult, definitely had some difficulties, just in the college life and just adjusting to the rigor of the work. But it is rewarding in the end to see the end result that you get through working hard, and so I do appreciate that aspect of it. Also, as of right now, my major is vocal performance. I'm also in the STEM to Create path to get an MBA, which is an accelerated master's program to get a master's in business. And later on down the line, you choose a concentration that they have various concentrations that you choose from, and that whole shebang, which I may explain in another video. Let me know if you want me to, but that's kind of where I am right now. So I'm gonna break down my first semester. I took music theory 1, piano 1, African American studies, intro to dance styles, university chorus, applied vocal lessons, as well as my business class, which I had to take 1 per semester. And so for the most part, they were okay. The classes were great. I'm talking about like the getting through the classes, you know what I mean? Great professors all around. Enjoy all my professors. I really enjoy my lessons because something I've always wanted to do, and just, wanted to be put in an environment where I was given direction, but also had the opportunity to grow with that direction and just have a person who specializes in the field or expertise that I want to pursue. Music theory is difficult to me personally. I'm not the best at the lab section, like the oral skills and all of that, just because I don't know. My brain is more oriented towards the lecture part of the course, but the lab is doable if I feel like if you put in the work every day. I wish I had been a little bit more consistent in developing those oral skills, because it's something that you need to work on every day. I feel like to make consistent progress, but I don't really do that, and that's completely my fault, and I acknowledge that. And so, but I mean, I got through it and I passed the class with an A, so I was grateful for that. As well as my piano class, it was great. Professor is amazing. I loved the piano class so much. We did like scale work and like play like beginner tunes or whatever to incorporate those fundamental things that we're learning, like with the scales, and some theory aspects tied into the piano as well. And it was great to see that crossover. Like some things I was learning in theory were helping me in piano, and vice versa. And so that was just amazing to see. And I've always wanted to develop my piano skills, and eventually I want to be able to become proficient enough to like play it at a social level, intermediate, like that type of environment. African American studies was definitely interesting. We discussed some very interesting topics in there, and I took it to satisfy my humanities credit, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And so now getting out of the way, I feel so much better about that. Also, intro to dance styles was amazing. I had an amazing professor and dance instructor. We explored heels aesthetics in there. It was modern as well as hip hop. And so it's so cool to see all the different styles, but also some of the fundamental things, again, that tied into all of them, and that would help. And also, I still use some of the things that I learned in that class every day now, like warming up and all different things like that. I still do those things. So that has really helped me so much in terms of dancing, because I've really grown to love dancing as well. And so that was just so amazing that I got to take that class my first semester on the campus. Also took university chorus, which was so amazing to hear such amazing voices and like different people from different walks of life, different experiences, all come together to make one sound. And I love my choir director so much. She is truly wonderful in what she does and so capable, and is able to tie in so many voices to make such a one unified sound. It's so great to be in that class. Definitely enjoyed the rep that we did too. And as for my business class, it really consisted mostly of presentations and like projects. I did not know that I would be so shy to present in front of a class, because it's not like I haven't presented before, but it definitely was stress inducing, because in my head I thought that, okay, I sing in front of people, I've had solos or whatever, I've had to give a speech at graduation in front of a whole stadium, you know, like all that. And then I'm scared to present in front of a class of 30. But I guess it's just like the whole thing about like your peers. They've been working on the same project as you. They're going to be more in tune and fluent to what you're doing. And it's just a little bit more stress inducing. But I got through it, and my philosophy is, and it still rings true, I don't know who told me this, the more you do it, the better it gets in terms of like the stress and the anxiety or whatever. Just because, you know, you're going to get nervous all the time, but you learn how to deal with it and work through it and push past it to continue to perform how you need to do. So now we're on the second semester. Second semester was one of the most stressful moments that I've had thus far in my life. I didn't expect to be so stressful, especially considering that a lot of people say that first semester will probably be a little bit more stressful just because of like the whole getting accustomed to the environment factor, the whole, you know, getting used to college and what all it entails and different people, meeting new people, going that whole 9 yards whole thing, whatever. But my second semester was definitely more stressful. All of it, not all of it, most of it was like self-induced, but definitely it stemmed from my classes and just my expectations of what I wanted from those classes. I took Music Theory 2, Piano 2, Italian, University Chorus, Applied Lessons, Business, as well as World Cultures. Music and World Cultures, putting me at 17.5 credit hours. In truth, the classes individually weren't bad. I was just personally stressed because I felt like it was so much going on, I was getting pulled in a lot of different directions. I felt like I couldn't really focus and hone in on anything in particular, especially considering that this second semester was full of that I was participating in and going to, as I will discuss later. I was also dealing with like feelings of burnout and exhaustion and stress, like all that combined. This wasn't a good combination for me second semester. But again, I pushed through, and I can honestly say that I'm so proud of that. So segue into my next topic, which is the singing competition that I entered in. A big thing happened that you probably can see already. My hair is cut, it's gone. I know. I thought I would never cut it. Okay, this is me coming back while I'm editing. I do want to say this probably doesn't make sense. So I want to explain the clip a little bit. The reason why I said segue was because I cut my hair like the day before my singing competition that I want to start talking about in this clip. So that's why I mean like the segue and why the two are related, because I definitely did not mention that. But I did. There were some circumstances behind it, but with so much going on my second semester, I appreciate that I made the decision just because the stress on me. I definitely don't regret cutting my hair. It's so much easier to manage now. It takes me 5 minutes versus 3 to 3.5 to 4 hours like it used to, and so I definitely appreciate that factor. And as you can see, I really haven't washed it in a while, and so that's probably why it kind of looks a little shabby, but I think it's still presentable. It's okay. Also, I'm at home in summer. I'm not really doing anything. Wrapping up on my semester, I participated in Nats. First one was in Florence, and that was Alabama Nats, which is the statewide one. And I got second place there. And then I also participated in Nats, which is the Southeastern Regional one. I don't know what it stands for. I think it is though, but it includes like Georgia, Alabama, I want to say Florida, and I think like the Virgin Islands of Puerto Rico. Don't quote me on that though. Do not quote me on that, but it's on the website if any of you were interested in like looking into that. But yes, I was a finalist in both classical and musical theater. Oh, and then for Alabama Nats, I only participated in classical, and that's why I got second place. So that was a great experience. It was so amazing to hear so many wonderful people. They sounded so amazing. Overall, I'm so proud of what I've done and for putting myself out there, because I never in a million years would have thought that I would have been competing in a competition like that, as well as, you know, placing on top of that. And so that was just so amazing for me, and I really enjoyed the experience, and I plan to continue to participate in it for the rest of my collegiate years. Also, concluding on my semester, I will say I'm very proud of my acting performance too, despite all the stress that I described earlier, or really because of it. I was able to come out with a 4.0. Also, if anyone wants me to do a video on like some of the mindsets that I have found helpful my freshman year and some of the things I've had to adopt to adjust and get through it, definitely let me know, because I can definitely do that, because the things that got me through high school are the same things and skills that are getting me through college currently. So very different worlds. And if anyone wants to hear some advice that I have is from my personal experience, let me know down below and I can definitely do that for you guys. Okay, the next thing is I picked up a new hobby. It is crocheting. I picked it up over Christmas break. I enjoyed the feeling of doing something that was productive versus, you know, sitting around and watching YouTube all day, which I still do, but I do it while crocheting, so it's like killing two birds with one stone. I feel a little bit more productive, and it's just such a wonderful thing to do as a pastime. So wonderful. I'll show some things that I've been working on in another video. If you want to see that, I'll probably still record it anyway, but let me know if you want to see that down in the comments, and I'll definitely record that for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up the video here, because I think I got most of what I want to say said. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I know I have a lot of editing ahead of me. It's been a while. And again, it's JoQuez, and here we're not your average JoQuez, and you're in the right place to elevate. So thank you for watching, and be great.